On today's episode, Dad slices, he dices, and he shames his viewers.
For those of you who have not seen that video, shame on you.
Who got this? Dad got this.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Dad Got This. I forgot something. I'll be right back. I'm back. What are we doing today? Today we are making a super simple recipe out of this new cookbook that I picked up at the Disney Character Warehouse. If you don't know about me, I do some videos over on another channel that I have called Dad Got Parks, where I go to the Disney Character Warehouse, which is basically an outlet store for Disney, and they have some fantastic deals. I picked up this cookbook for 10 bucks. In it are recipes from all the different festivals at Disney. There's some Epcot festivals and some California Adventure festivals. And today we are gonna make the most classic of classic salads, the wedge. Any steakhouse you've ever been to really mainly will serve this wedge salad. This is the baby iceberg wedge salad. It has blue cheese dressing, which is a homemade blue cheese dressing, and the simple wedge salad with some blue cheese, some bacon, you got tomatoes, and some green onions. Now, I planned to make this salad at an earlier date, but I let my lettuce go into the fridge a little too long and it did not look good, so I kiboshed it. And I ended up making the dressing for a crispy oven-baked wings video, which I'll throw the link to. If you've already watched that, you can go ahead and skip to the time that I'm gonna put on the screen in this video, past the making of the dressing. For those of you who have not seen that video, shame on you. You guys can go ahead and watch me make the dressing. Now, the base of our dressing is some sour cream. This is 1 cup sour cream. We have a 1/2 cup of whole milk. I didn't have whole milk. I had heavy cream though. We'll give that a shot. 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar. 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. 1 clove of minced garlic. I have just regular minced garlic in the fridge that I buy pre-minced. This was about a heaping teaspoon of minced garlic. There's a couple of splashes of hot sauce. So we're gonna go not too liberal because nobody else likes hot sauce other than me. This is the Hammerhead Pepper hot sauce. I'll put the episode that we reviewed this on the Dad and Drew show up in the link. You can check it out if you're interested. And then blue cheese. This is 1 package. I think it's like 16 ounces of blue cheese. And you just mix. I don't know about you, but I love blue cheese dressing. Like blue cheese and wings go together perfectly if you ask me. And then it says salt to taste. Salt to taste just literally means put as much salt in it until you like how it tastes. Now the salad called for some green onions and some bacon and all different accoutrements. Maybe I'll use those when I'm prepping the wings and plating them and making them look nice. Because bacon makes everything better. A little bit of salt won't hurt it, and a little bit more hot sauce. One more mix. The wife can take a little heat, but not a lot. So mixing this here into the creamy blue cheese will actually be a fun way to introduce a little heat without blowing her socks off. So let's give that. That's delicious. That is an easy homemade blue cheese dressing, courtesy of a Disney recipe. We have our homemade blue cheese dressing, which is fantastic. And it's really simple. I think I said simple 10 times. Okay, the hardest part apparently is getting through this rigmarole of lettuce. Okay. I always like to pull 1 outer sheet off. Seems to make it look a little nicer. A wedge salad is nothing more than iceberg lettuce cut into like quarters. So you cut it in half, and then you cut your half into half, which then gives you a nice little wedge. Now mine has a little bit of not so nice looking stuff right there. I'm gonna see if I can't just shave that off to give myself a little bit cleaner look for the presentation. There we go. All right, the next thing we need is some crumbled bacon. I already made this and crumbled it ahead of time, so I've got that ready. You need some green onions sliced. So I've got these are from my garden. So I got a couple of these. Now, I'm not making the whole recipe because this is like a recipe for 4. I'll put the entire recipe in the description so you can see it. But for me, I'm just making a single serving, so I'm kind of adjusting these amounts. Now, it wants 2 whole Roma tomatoes diced. I'm just gonna dice up maybe a half for this one salad. I dice my tomatoes kind of the same way I dice my onions. I do the cross cut. This only works if you have a really sharp knife. I like tomatoes, so I'm gonna do about 6 of them. And now the rest of this process is just plating up to make it look pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and take our diced tomatoes. There you go. Now we're gonna take our green onion, and then you've got your tomato halves, and then gotta have bacon. This, we're gonna try and get some nice little bacon pieces on the top for the photo. I have extra bacon. I'm gonna eat that later. And then you take your dressing, we're gonna kind of drizzle. Now I'm gonna admit it. Mine looks like a hot mess compared to the one in their book. But it is what it is. Let me get some photos of this and then I'm gonna dig in and we'll see how it is. Let's go ahead and give it a try. I've got some blue cheese, I got some bacon, some of the tomato. That is good. You get a little bit of the zing of the hot sauce and the saltiness of the blue cheese. Bacon makes everything better. That's a fantastic salad. Super easy to make, and it's a Disney recipe. Who doesn't like Disney recipes? You guys are enjoying my content. I'd ask that you guys consider subscribing. It would be helpful to me. If you don't want to subscribe, there are places that you could learn to juggle. Learning to juggle would be a good thing. Maybe do that. I don't know. Well, thank you for watching my video. And even when Dad's making a recipe from a Disney cookbook that he got at the Character Warehouse, Dad doesn't do outros, so that's it.